Well, that equals $1.6 million. There's your millionaire status right there easily. What's up, fruitful investors? In today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can become a millionaire in 5 years by investing in single family real estate. Now, if you watch my channel or you know me, you know that I love investing in single family real estate because it's easy, predictable, it's boring, and I've personally become a millionaire in about 6 years from investing in single family real estate here in Kitchener-Waterloo. So I know the strategy, I know it works. I'm going to share with you exactly how it can work for you as well. So number one, we want to buy 2 properties a year for 5 years, which will give you 10 properties at the end. Okay, so it's not that hard. Don't get overwhelmed by the number 10. I gotta buy 10 properties. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as I gotta buy only 2 a year. Now, if you're serious about real estate investing and you're educated in the business, buying 2 a year is not overwhelming or hard at all. It's a very realistic goal and one you should strive for. Even strive for more, but all we need is a minimum of 2 a year to make this happen and make you a millionaire in 5 years. So let's say we buy semi-detached properties, which is what I personally specialize in Kitchener, so I know it works, and we buy them for $290,000 here in Kitchener. So very realistic property type, price range. I can find these properties almost any day of the week here in Kitchener-Waterloo. So the down payment on that property, 20% down, is $58,000. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, after 5 years of mortgage pay down, you got a great tenant in, which I can show you how to do here in Kitchener. I have great tenants on all my properties, and most of my properties are this exact semi-detached format. I love these properties. So after 5 years, your property is going to be paid down to $207,000, give or take. So that's the number you want to focus on. You've paid that property down in 5 years to $207,000. The property with a 5% appreciation rate, which is very realistic here in Kitchener. It's actually conservative. It'll probably be much more than that year over year, but on average, it has been historically 5% a year. So if I buy this property for $290,000 today, in 5 years, it's going to be worth $370,000. Now, our property at this point, remember, is paid down to $207,000, which gives us a profit already of $162,000, I want to get the numbers correct, $809,000, and that's just the principal pay down and the appreciation. I'm not even including cash flow, which you guys know, if you watch my channel, investing in real estate, you must have the property cash flow on day one. Now, on average, the properties here in Kitchener are cash flowing $150, $200 a month. I'm not even including that because let's say things happen throughout those 5 years. There's been repairs needed. Maybe the tenant gave us an issue. You know, like one time, one of those tenants didn't pay rent, so we lost all the cash flow the whole time. $200 a month, we lost it all. Okay, so I'm being conservative. You still make $162,000 on that one deal in 5 years, in a sense. Let's say we have 10 of those properties. Well, that equals $1.6 million. So there's your millionaire status right there easily, just with 10 properties over 5 years. It's not that hard at all. But let's say you can't afford all those properties. Let's say you partner like I do, which is I bring my partners in and we buy properties together. Because I'm at a point now where I have so many properties, which is a good problem to have, but it's a pain in the ass. I can't qualify for residential mortgages anymore. It doesn't matter how well your portfolio does. At a certain point, the bank sees you as a big risk and they won't lend you mortgages anymore no matter how well you're doing in real estate. It's a pain in the butt, but welcome to Canada. So let's say you partnered with all of those properties. All of those 10 properties were partners. At the end of 5 years, half of 1.6 is $800K. So not quite our $1 million, but realistically, you're gonna buy 1, 2, maybe 3 of those 10 you have bought on your own. Or maybe you've made more. I'm not even including for renovations and raising the property. You know, like if you watch my channel, I buy properties, I renovate them completely, so I've jacked the value up a ton just on day one. Then the clock starts, then the mortgage pay down, then the appreciation going forward starts. I'm just calculating as if you bought a property for $290,000, you pretty much did nothing with renovations or upping the value, and you just sat on it for 5 years and sold it at the fair market value 5 years from now. So even if you do some partners or some on your own, you should easily be able to achieve the $1 million millionaire status in 5 years just from buying 2 single family properties a year. This is a very realistic and very conservative strategy. Like I said, one that I've used, easily have achieved this goal, and I'm just getting started. So it's only gonna get more and more from here. That's the video. If you liked it, if you learned anything, please click like right below. If you wanna find out how you can get access to my 12 free video series where I teach you how to invest in real estate from A to Z and everything in between to become an expert, you can find out more about that by clicking the link down below and getting free access. And to find out more about my real estate investing apprenticeship program where I become your one-on-one mentor and we buy properties together and we can achieve goals like this, you can find out more about that right about here. I will see you in the next video.